crowded streets, chasing clocks, chasing numbers, chasing someone else's dream. Some were chosen early, some were left unseen, standing in the silence, wondering what it means. Hours felt like mountains, hearts became tired stone. Everyone pretending they could survive alone. But somewhere in the distance, a quiet voice remained, saying your story matters, even when the sky turns gray. Not every road is equal, not every race is fair. Some carry hidden battles nobody else can bear. Still the sun keeps rising for every soul alive. Not only for the strongest, not only those who shine. Maybe the broken moments were never there to end you. Maybe the waiting seasons were only there to build you. You don't have to prove your worth with endless scars. You were already priceless before you ran this far. Some arrive at sunrise, some arrive at night, but hope does not abandon the ones still searching light. There is enough for dreamers, enough for those who fall, enough for tired strangers still trying to stand tall. Do not compare your journey to footsteps passing by. Different storms create different kinds of skies. The world may praise the loudest, the fastest in the game, but truth is often hidden inside the smallest flame. A hand will reach the weary, a door will open wide right when you think tomorrow has nowhere left to hide. So breathe beyond the pressure, release the fear inside. You are not forgotten by the rhythm of this life. One day you will look back through every tear and scar and realize the late bloomers can become the brightest stars. Keep walking toward the vision, keep planting seeds of grace. Every unseen kindness still changes someone's day. The night cannot defeat you, the dark cannot erase the fire quietly growing inside your heart today. And when the final sunset touches the edge of time, love will never measure who arrived first in line. In a city full of shadows, under endless neon skies, millions keep on running with invisible dreams inside. Some were handed open doors, some were told to wait, some kept standing quietly outside the hands of fate. Morning came like thunder, people raced the clock, counting every heartbeat with footsteps on the block. They carried heavy questions, silent storms within, smiling through the chaos while feeling paper thin. Others found their purpose before the day turned gold, but many hearts were wandering through lonely streets of cold. Still the wind kept whispering, there's more beyond today. Your value isn't measured by how fast you make your way. The world builds endless ladders higher every year, teaching souls to hide themselves behind ambitions, fear. But somewhere beyond the noise, beyond the race for fame, there lives a deeper meaning no scoreboard ever names. Not every flower blossoms under the morning sun. Some wait through countless seasons before their time has come. And maybe that is beauty, the mystery of life, that even shattered pieces can still learn how to shine. Some people hold their tears through every crowded train, pretending they are fearless while drowning in the rain. Some work until midnight with tired, aching heads, trying to build a future the world might understand. Some lost their way in heartbreak, some buried all their pain. Some almost stopped believing they could rise again. But hope is never finished, even when skies turn gray, because light keeps finding windows no darkness can contain. You are not behind forever, you are not too late. Every second breathing can still become a change. A single word can heal you, a single hand can guide, a single spark of kindness can bring the soul alive. So lift your eyes beyond the pressure and the fear. Your unseen days are shaping something beautiful here. Maybe the longest waiting creates the strongest heart. Maybe the silent mountains prepare us for the stars. There's no forgotten traveler, no invisible design. Every life carries meaning, even when it hides. The world may celebrate the first ones through the door, but heaven's eyes compassion still reaches for the poor. Love does not divide us by power, angled golden moves toward every heartbeat, especially the cold. One day the tired dreamers will dance beneath no skies. The weak will rise with courage, the broken will arise. And all the nights of wandering, all the years of pain will become the rivers that taught your soul to change. So keep your fire burning when crowds don't know your name, because quiet perseverance can still ignite the flames. Keep planting seeds of mercy, keep walking through the storm. The future often finds us when hope becomes reborn. When the world says keep competing, choose kindness once again, because the strongest people still know how to defend. And when your story echoes through hearts you'll never see, someone standing hopeless will finally believe that they are worthy, believe they still belong, believe the darkest midnight can still become a song. So if your soul feels weary, if your road is lost its light, remember even late stars still transform the night. The city wakes before dawn, sirens echo through the rain. People moving like rivers through routines they can't explain. Coffee cups and tired faces, headlights fading into gray. Every soul is searching for a reason to stay. Some were given chances when the morning first arrived. Some stood in the cold silence, just trying to survive. Some had names remembered, some were passed aside, watching doors keep closing with nowhere left to hide. Still the sky kept changing, still the earth kept turning slow, as if a deeper story was waiting far below. Because life is not a ladder only built for those who win. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones who still begin. Begin after the heartbreak, begin after the fall, begin after the silence that almost stole it all. There are dreamers in apartments staring at the ceiling light, wondering if tomorrow will finally feel right. There are fathers working double, mothers carrying pain, young hearts hiding battles with smiles that look the same. There are students chasing futures through oceans made of fear, artists losing sleep at night, just hoping to be heard. There are souls abandoned by promises and fame, yet somehow still believing life can change again. The world keeps counting numbers, followers, success, applause, telling people value comes from what they've earned. But truth moves far more softly than the noise of crowded streets. It speaks inside the moments where compassion gently breathes. The ones who came in daylight, the ones who came so late, all carried hidden stories behind their human face. And maybe love was never meant to be something people own. Maybe grace was always meant to reach the overlooked. Because nobody's worthless, nobody too far gone. Even tired hearts can rediscover strength to carry on. You may feel forgotten while watching others rise, but mountains take much longer before they touch the sky. Do not let comparison become your prison walls. Different seeds need different rain before they fully grow. Some bloom in early springtime, some bloom beneath the snow. Yet every flower still carries a beauty of its own. There's a light beyond the pressure, beyond achievement's race, a place where human value cannot be replaced, where kindness still matters, where mercy still survives, where broken people learn again how to come alive. Maybe your delayed season was not a punishment at all. Maybe it was preparation to help you stand more tall. Because shallow rivers rush quickly, but oceans move with depth, and hearts that walk through suffering often love the best. One voice can calm the anxious, one touch can heal despair, one unexpected moment can change an entire year. So keep moving through the darkness, even when your strength feels small. Stars become the brightest when the night is at its worst. You are more than your failures, more than public eyes, the race feels endless, if your soul feels worn, remember forests grow in silence long before the storm. The sunset does not hurry, the moon does not compete, yet both still change the darkness every time they speak. One day all the waiting, all the unseen years will gather into wisdom greater than your fears. And when the final chapter meets the edge of dawn, you will see that love was never only for the strong. It was always for the weary, the searching and unseen, the ones still standing quietly with unfinished dreams. So breathe beyond the chaos, lift your eyes again. Some stood in the cold silence, just trying to survive. Some had names remembered, some were cast aside, watching under towers made of glass, beneath the rushing trains. People carry invisible worlds hidden behind their names. Every traffic light is blinking, every screen keeps glowing blue. Everybody's chasing something they're afraid to lose. Some were welcomed early, some were left behind, watching others rise ahead while questioning their time. Hours felt like lifetimes, silence filled the air. Dreams became like fragile sparks, floating through despair. Still somewhere beyond the noise, past ambition's endless fire, there was a quiet promise calling hearts up higher. Not everyone begins with open roads and golden skies. Some must build their future through sleepless, endless nights. Some know rejection deeply, some know what it means to stand unseen in crowded rooms, holding broken dreams. Yet the stars still shine above them, the dawn still finds their face, as if the universe itself still believes in grace. Maybe worth was never measured by the speed of human hands. Maybe true greatness grows where nobody understands. The world keeps praising trophies, numbers, wealth, applause, while tired souls keep wondering if they are enough at all. But oceans are not shallow because they move too slow, and mountains do not apologize for taking years to grow. Every season has a reason, every scar can teach, every storm can carve a river through impossible defeat. Some people hide their burdens behind carefully painted smiles, walking through emotional deserts for thousands of lonely miles. Some hold on to faith in silence when everything feels gone, still searching for a reason to continue moving on. And maybe that persistence, that fragile thread inside, beside tomorrow, for every wounded soul, for every tired traveler still trying to become whole. Do not let envy poison the beauty of your road. Different hearts are carrying different kinds of loads. Some victories are private, some healing stays unseen, some battles never make it onto glowing screens. Still courage quietly rises inside ordinary days, inside the simple choice to keep walking anyway. The sunset never rushes, the river never fights, yet both still change the landscape every single night. So trust the unseen process, even when it hurts, because diamonds form in pressure deep beneath the earth. There will come a morning when tears become the rain, the watered hidden gardens growing through your pain. And people who once doubted will wonder how you stood without ever understanding the storms you walked through. One kind word can save someone, one light can lead them home, one act of human mercy can heal what fear has broken. So choose compassion daily in a world addicted to pride, because gentle hearts are often the ones that truly survive. The finish line means nothing if love was left behind, if success became a prison for the lonely human mind. One day, all the hurting will finally make sense, every shattered chapter becoming evidence that hope is stronger than failure, that kindness outlives fame, that even broken people can rise and dream again. So if tonight feels endless, if the road is growing steep, remember stars keep burning while the whole world sleeps. And even if you came late, even if you fell apart, there is still a future beating inside your heart.
Rain falls softly on the city, midnight glowing on the streets, millions walking through the noise with invisible heartbeats. Some were born with open doors, some had to wait outside, watching opportunities pass them by like tides. Morning trains kept moving, people stared at empty screens, holding silent questions about forgotten dreams. A young man on the corner looked up into the sky, wondering why the strongest storms always found his life. A woman in an office tower hid tears behind her smile, telling everyone she's fine, while breaking all the while. A child with hopeful eyes drew galaxies at school, believing there was something more beyond the world's cruel rules. And somewhere through the chaos, through pressure, fear and pain, a whisper kept repeating, you are not made in vain. Not Every journey starts with sunlight and applause. Some people build their future through invisible wars. The world keeps celebrating, the loudest in the crowd. Our quiet souls are carrying weights they speak nothing about. But rivers carve through mountains without demanding praise, and forests grow in silence for thousands of unseen days. So maybe hidden progress still matters just as much. Maybe healing broken hearts is the greatest human touch. Some arrive in early springtime, some beneath the snow. Yet every soul still carries a light the dark can't hold. Do not let comparison steal the breath from your lungs, because every star shines differently when the night has come. The late bloomers still matter, the tired still belong. There's beauty in surviving when the road feels far too long. Some people lost their confidence after years of being ignored. Some stopped believing goodness would ever reach their door. Yet hope keeps finding windows through the cracks of broken walls, proving even shattered lives can still become something strong. You may not see tomorrow while standing in the rain, but seeds beneath the surface are quietly being changed. One day those hidden roots will break through heavy ground, and everyone who doubted you will hear a different sound. The sound of courage rising, the sound of fear released, the sound of hearts remembering they were born for more than grief. No one is too distant, no one is too late. Time still writes new stories for the souls who choose to stay. The world may measure value through numbers, fame and gold, but truth lives somewhere deeper than what success can hold. It lives in human kindness, in lifting someone weak, in staying through the darkness when others choose to leave. It lives in second chances, in helping strangers heal, in believing wounded hearts can still become something real. So keep walking through the fire, even if your knees still shake, because mountains are created through pressure and earthquakes. There is strength inside your scars, wisdom inside pain. Sometimes the hardest seasons prepare us for the rain. And when your story blossoms after all the waiting years, someone standing hopeless will dry their hidden tears. They'll realize survival can become a masterpiece. That broken roads sometimes lead to unexpected peace. So breathe beyond the pressure, look higher than the fear. Your life is still unfolding into something sincere. The moon still lights the ocean, the dawn still follows night, and love still finds the weary when they have no strength to fight. Even if you came late, even if your hands are worn, the future still has space for you to rise again, reborn. Because the greatest stories are rarely fast or easy. They are written through persistence, through hearts that keep believing, boys. The world spins fast at midnight, headlights crossing through the rain. People chasing destinations they can barely even name. Every billboard screams perfection, every timeline shines so bright, while countless hearts are fighting wars they never show online. Some were welcomed arrived at sunrise. Some were left to wait, watching others step ahead while wrestling with their fate. Hours passed like oceans, dreams felt far away. Hope became a whisper at the ending of the day. A young soul sat beside the window in a tiny crowded room, wondering if their future would finally arrive soon. An old man walked home slowly through streets of silver light, carrying years of sacrifice nobody recognized. A girl with trembling hands kept writing songs at night, hoping one honest melody could help someone survive. And somewhere through the silence, through exhaustion and despair, there was a quiet truth alive, still floating in the air. You do not need permission to believe your life has worth. You do not need applause to understand what you deserve, because value is not measured by how early people shine. Some stars are born to rise in the deepest hours of night. The world keeps building races, teaching hearts to compete, making people feel invisible if they cannot keep the speed. But the rivers never panic, the sunrise never hurries, yet both still change the earth without fear or apology. So maybe life was never meant to be a desperate climb. Maybe meaning grows much deeper when we stop chasing time. Some people carry loneliness like shadows on their skin, smiling in conversations while quietly caving in. Some have lost their confidence through years of being unseen, afraid their voice no longer matters inside this giant machine. Still hope continues breathing inside exhausted souls, like tiny flames refusing to surrender to the cold. No dream is ever useless, no heart beyond repair. Even shattered windows still let sunlight through somewhere. The late arrivals matter, the wounded still belong. Human worth was never written only for the strong. There is beauty in persistence and getting up again, and choosing love and mercy inside a world of tension. One kind word can stop someone from drowning in the dark. One moment of compassion can restart a fading heart. So don't underestimate the goodness you can give, because sometimes small acts teach broken souls to live. Maybe your hardest battles were shaping something rare, teaching you how to carry light through someone else's fear. Maybe all the waiting was never meant to harm. Maybe it prepared your spirit to become a place of warmth. The ocean holds its power without needing to explain, and mountains keep their greatness through seasons full of rain. So trust the slower journey, trust the unseen growth. Some miracles take longer because they reach deeper souls. One day the nights of sorrow will become a different song, and every tear you carried will prove you
hopeless will hear your story too. Finding strength inside the scars you once tried to hide from view. They'll see that healing happens step by step through pain, that even broken seasons can still create change. So if your road feels endless, if your heart feels tired tonight, remember forests grow in silence, far away from human eyes. The moon still guides the oceans, the stars still touch the sea, and purpose still exists for hearts that dare to believe. You are not behind forever, you are not too late. Life still writes new chapters for the souls who choose to stay. And when the final sunrise breaks across your ears, you will see that love was always stronger than your deepest fears.
Another morning in the city, another race against the time. People hiding heavy stories behind exhausted eyes. Subway doors keep closing, screens keep flashing endless dreams. Everybody chasing something just beyond their reach. Some were chosen early, some were left behind, watching crowds move forward while questioning their own life. There were hands that built for years, yet still remained unseen. Hearts that carry kindness through impossible things. A boy stood near the station with music in his soul, but fear kept whispering softly, you may never reach your goal. A mother worked through midnight under pale fluorescent light, trying to protect her children from the weight of harder nights. An old friend lost direction after failure and regret, but deep inside his silence, a tiny spark was left. Because somewhere beyond the pressure, beyond success and fame, there lives a deeper truth the world forgets to name. That people are not numbers, not trophies on display, and hearts deserve compassion even on their weakest days. The world keeps teaching hurry, faster roads and louder noise, making souls feel worthless if they cannot keep the pace. But oceans never rush themselves, the stars don't compete for space, yet both still leave their beauty across the human race. So maybe delayed seasons are not failure after all. Maybe hidden roots grow deeper before the flowers bloom. Maybe every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, every painful chapter was quietly preparing you there, preparing you for wisdom, for empathy and grace, for understanding broken hearts in this tired human place. Some people carry storms inside nobody else can see, still choosing to be gentle through unimaginable grief. Some almost gave up hope after years of disappointment, yet somehow kept on walking through fear and disappointment. That alone is courage, that alone is strength, to continue through the darkness when nothing makes sense. You don't have to shine early to become a guiding light. Some stars are only visible in the deepest part of night, and you don't need the loudest voice to change somebody's soul. Sometimes quiet kindness heals what medicine cannot hold. One smile can stop a stranger from breaking down alone. One honest conversation can become a way back home. So keep speaking life gently into hearts that feel unseen, because wounded people often need someone who still believes they are still worthy, believes they still belong, believes tomorrow's sunrise can rewrite what once went wrong. The late arrivals matter, the weary still have space. Love was never only meant for those who won the race. There is room for second chances, room for hope to rise again, room for shattered people to rediscover who they've been. The mountain does not apologize for taking years to grow, and rivers carved through stone by simply continuing to flow. So trust the slower process, trust what you can't yet see, because some of life's greatest miracles arrive quietly. Maybe your tears were watering a future still unseen. Maybe your pain was building a heart strong enough to lead. One day your story will echo through someone else's storm, giving them the strength to stand. When they feel warm, they'll realize survival can become a form of art, that healing often starts inside a shattered heart. So if tonight feels endless, if your dreams feel far away, remember even winter skies still prepare for warmer days. The moon still lights the ocean, the dawn still follows rain, and hope still finds the people who dare to try again. No one is too broken, no one is too far gone. There's still a future waiting for every soul holding on. And when your final chapter meets the edge of light, you will see that love was always stronger than the darkest night. The rain touched every rooftop as the city slowly breathed. Millions walking silently with invisible dreams. Neon lights reflected across the midnight streets. People carrying heavy hearts behind their steady feet. Some were called at sunrise, some arrived so late. Some spent years believing they had somehow missed their place. They watched the world move faster, they watched the strong advance, while quietly asking heaven for just one little chance. A young girl sat alone at night, drawing futures in her mind, trying not to lose herself inside the race of life. A tired father drove for hours through endless pouring rain, hoping all his sacrifice would someday mean something. A dreamer with a broken past kept writing songs unseen, holding on to melodies like fragile
fear and pride, a quiet truth kept whispering deep inside their lives. You are more than your success, more than what you own, more than every moment you ever walked alone, because life was never meant to reward only the first. Some souls bloom beautifully after surviving hurt. The world keeps counting numbers, followers and fame, making people question if their lives hold weight. But stars are never valued by the speed at which they rise, and oceans keep their greatness without demanding eyes. So maybe hidden journeys still matter in the end. Maybe unseen kindness is where real victories begin. Some carry silent heartbreak through every crowded room, smiling while their inner world slowly falls apart too soon. Some nearly stop believing they could rise above the pain, yet somehow every morning they stood back up again. That is strength beyond applause, beyond what cameras see, the courage just to keep alive through waves of uncertainty. You don't need to arrive first to deserve a place to stand. Hope still reaches people with trembling hearts and hands. The late bloomers still matter, the weary still belong. There's beauty in surviving when the nights feel long. Comparison is poison to hearts already tired, because every soul carries different kinds of fire. Some flames burn like sunlight, some glow soft and low, yet even quiet embers can warm a freezing soul. One word can heal a stranger, one touch can calm the storm, one moment of compassion can help someone transform. So choose kindness in a world that teaches people fear, because gentle hearts are often the reason others heal. Maybe your delayed season was shaping something deep, teaching you how to carry light for souls who cannot sleep. Maybe all the broken roads were not there to destroy. Maybe they became the path toward wisdom and joy. The river keeps on moving, the rocks stand in its way, and dawn still paints the horizon after every darkest day. So trust the slower process, trust what you cannot see. Some miracles arrive quietly through patience and belief. One day your hidden story will help another rise. Someone standing hopeless will finally see the light. They'll realize the wounded can still become whole, that scars can turn to bridges for another searching soul. And all the nights you cried alone, all the fear you carried deep, will become proof of resilience for hearts too weak to speak. So if the road feels endless, if your strength feels worn tonight, remember forests grow in the silence, far beyond human sight. The stars still crown the darkness, the moon still leads the sea, and purpose still exists for those who dare to believe. No one is forgotten, no soul beyond repair. Love still finds the broken, even in despair. And when you're
The city glows at midnight, windows shining like the stars. People moving through the darkness, carrying visible scars. Some were given open roads, some were told to wait. Some spent years believing they had somehow come too late. Morning trains were crowded, faces tired and cold, dreams hidden in briefcases, hearts afraid to grow old. A young man stared at traffic from a tiny rented room, wondering if tomorrow would finally arrive soon. A woman held her family through endless waves of pain, smiling while her soul was dancing in the rain. An artist kept creating, though nobody knew his name, painting all his brokenness into colors without shame. And somewhere through the chaos, through all the fear and noise, there was a quiet whisper calling softly through their minds. You are not invisible, you are not alone. Even tired hearts still carry beautiful unknowns. Because worth is not decided by who arrives ahead, or by the loudest voices the whole world celebrates. Some people bloom in springtime, some bloom after snow, but every soul still carries a light the dark can't hold. The world keeps building ladders towards success and fame, making people feel forgotten if they lose the race. But rivers shape the mountains without asking to be seen, and stars transform the heavens through silent gravity. So maybe hidden goodness still matters more than gold. Maybe kindness leaves echoes long after stories grow old. Some people fight depression behind perfectly calm eyes, laughing through conversations while silently asking why. Some almost stopped believing their lives could ever change, yet somehow every sunrise pulled them forward again. That is courage, rarely noticed, strength no camera sees, the choice to keep on breathing through unbearable weeks. You don't need endless trophies to prove your life is real. Sometimes simply surviving is the greatest kind of will. The late arrivals matter, the weary still belong. Hope was never written only for the strong. There's room for second chances, room for healing too, room for broken people to become something new. The ocean does not hurry, the sunrise never fights, yet both still change the world every single night. So trust your slower journey, trust what time conceals, because deep roots are growing in places no one sees. Maybe your hardest heartbreak was shaping who you are, teaching you compassion through invisible
perfection, but truth moves differently. It lives inside forgiveness, inside humility. It lives in tired people still choosing to be kind, still helping broken strangers while carrying storms inside. One day your hidden story will reach another soul, someone standing hopeless at the edge of letting go. And your scars will become proof that pain is not the end, that even shattered pieces can be whole again. So if tonight feels endless, if your dreams seem far away, remember, even winter skies prepare for brighter days. The stars still shine through darkness, the moon still leads the sea, and purpose still exists for hearts that dare to believe. No life is ever wasted, no soul beyond repair. There is still hope growing even in despair. And when the final sunrise touches all your years, you will see the strongest hearts were formed through pain and tears. And when the final sunrise touches all your years, you will see the strongest hearts were formed through pain and tears. Because the greatest victories are often never seen. They happen when a wounded soul still chooses to dream. So if tonight feels endless, if your dreams seem far away, remember, even winter skies prepare for
Another night in the city, another flood of neon light. People scrolling through their futures while trying to survive the night. Cars move like rivers of fire through streets that never sleep, and millions carried silent storms, buried far too deep. Some found their doors wide open when the morning first began. Some kept standing in the shadows with empty, shaking hands. Some watched others rising while their own world stood still, trying not to lose themselves against the weight of will. A young soul sat in silence on the rooftop after dark, asking if the universe still noticed broken hearts. An old musician played softly inside an underground train, turning years of loneliness into melodies of pain. A woman with exhausted eyes worked through another dawn, pretending she was fearless when all her strength felt gone. And somewhere in the middle of the noise and endless race, a quiet truth kept breathing through every tired face. You are not behind forever, you are not too late. Life still leaves open windows, even after pain, because the value of a person cannot be bought or won. It lives inside the courage to continue moving on. The world keeps praising speed, fame, perfection, endless gain, teaching hearts to measure worth through temporary things. But mountains rise in silence, and oceans know their strength without demanding applause from every passing gaze. So maybe the hidden seasons matter more than we know, because roots grow deepest far beneath the snow. Some people carry heartbreak through every single
single day, yet still choose kindness gently when they could walk away. Some have been abandoned by dreams they used to trust, yet somewhere deep inside them a tiny light survives. That light is still important, even if it flickers low, because stars can guide the lost through nights nobody knows. The late bloomers still matter, the weary still belong. Hope was never reserved only for the strong. There's beauty in persistence and standing up again and learning how to heal through disappointment. One kind voice can calm a storm, one hand can pull someone through, one honest act of mercy can change an entire life. So never underestimate the goodness you can give, because wounded hearts remember the people who help them live. Maybe your hardest chapters were building empathy, teaching you to recognize another soul's hidden grief. Maybe every painful road, every lonely mile was shaping you to become someone who brings light. The river keeps flowing forward through stones and broken ground, and dawn still paints the heavens without making a sound. So trust the slower process, trust what you cannot see, because miracles often arrive through quiet consistency. One day your story will echo inside another heart. Someone ready to surrender will choose a brand new start. They'll realize survival is its own kind of grace, that even shattered pieces still deserve a place. The world may overlook you, but love still knows your name, and unseen acts of goodness still leave eternal change. So if your soul feels weary, if your dreams feel worn tonight, remember forests grow in silence, far away from human eyes. The moon still holds the ocean, the stars still crown the skies, and purpose still exists for those who continue to try. No life is ever hopeless, no scar beyond repair. There is still a future waiting, even in despair. And when the final morning breaks beyond the rain, you will see the strongest souls were shaped through loss and pain. Because the greatest stories are rarely fast or bright, they are written by the people who kept walking through the night.
The city hummed like thunder under silver midnight skies, millions chasing answers with exhaustion in their eyes. Streetlights painted rivers across the crowded roads, while hidden hearts kept carrying unspoken heavy loads. Some were welcomed early, some waited far behind, watching doors keep opening for almost everyone besides. Some kept smiling outwardly while quietly losing faith, wondering if their broken dreams would ever find a place. A young boy with old headphones sat alone beside the train, writing future melodies to survive another day. A woman stared through office glass at the city far below, asking herself in silence where the lost ambitions go. A man with tired shoulders walked slowly through the rain, pretending he was strong enough
And somewhere in the distance, beyond the endless noise, a quiet truth kept rising through every human voice. You are not forgotten, even when unseen. Some of the strongest hearts grow quietly, because life was never only for the fastest in the race, or for those born lucky with advantage, wealth and praise. Some souls are built through waiting, through storms that never end, through learning how to stand again after breaking once again. The world keeps chasing power, numbers, status, fame, making people question if their lives still matter. But the moon does not compete with the morning sun, yet both still change the darkness for everyone. And rivers never hurry to prove that they are strong, they simply keep on moving until they shape the stone. So maybe hidden progress still matters every day, even when nobody notices the battles you face. Some people hide depression behind carefully crafted smiles, walking through emotional deserts for endless miles. Some almost lost their hope after years of disappointment, yet something deep within them still whispered, don't quit. That whisper is important, that fragile inner flame, because even tiny sparks can survive hurricane rain. The late bloomers still matter, the weary still belong. Hope was never written only for the strong. There's room for second chances, room for healing scars, room for ordinary people to become brighter stars. Comparison steals peace from hearts already weak, because every life is carrying different things beneath. Some flowers bloom in springtime, some bloom after snow, but every soul still carries beauty the dark can't hold. One gentle word can save someone from falling into night. One act of compassion can become a guiding light. So choose kindness daily inside a world of fear, because broken hearts remember who stayed sincerely near. Maybe your painful seasons were shaping deeper strength, teaching you how to love others through their own suffering. Maybe all the lonely nights, all the tears you cried unseen, were preparing you to become someone another soul needs. The ocean keeps its greatness without needing applause, and mountains grow through storms without explaining scars. So trust your slower journey, trust what time conceals, because roots grow stronger deep beneath the fields. One day your story will echo inside another heart. Someone standing hopeless will choose a brand new start. They'll realize healing happens little step by step, that even shattered people can still breathe again. So if tonight feels endless, if your strength feels worn away, remember dawn still follows every longest day. The stars still crown the heavens, the moon still guides the sea, and purpose still exists for hearts that believe. No soul is ever worthless, no dream beyond repair. There is still hope rising even through despair. And when the final watching doors keep opening for almost everyone besides. Some kept smiling outwardly while quietly losing faith, wondering if their broken dreams would ever find a place. Because the greatest victories are often never loud. They belong to the quiet souls who kept standing through the crowd. The city hummed like thunder under silver midnight skies.
The night air touched the skyline, windows glowing endlessly, people carrying silent prayers through crowded city streets. Some were running toward success, some were trying just to breathe, some were smiling beautifully while breaking underneath. Traffic lights kept changing, time kept moving fast, everyone afraid somehow they were falling behind. A young dreamer in a small room stared into the pouring rain, wondering if the world would ever know their name. A father drove through midnight with tired eyes and aching hands, holding on to hope alone for a future not yet seen. A girl with hidden sadness kept laughing with her friends while secretly believing she might never heal again. And somewhere through the chaos, through ambition, fear and doubt, a quiet voice kept whispering what life was really about. That worth is not a trophy, not a title or applause, not the number of achievements people hang upon their walls. Because some hearts grow stronger through the storms they survive, and some souls find their purpose after barely staying alive. The world keeps chasing brightness, speed, attention, endless gain, making people question if their slow steps matter. But forests rise in silence, and oceans know their place without demanding recognition from the rushing human race. So maybe hidden growth still changes everything, even if nobody notices the strength beneath your skin. Some carry fear for years behind carefully guarded eyes, trying to look fearless while quietly asking why. Some nearly lost their fire after heartbreak and regret, yet somewhere deep within them a tiny hope was left. And hope is stronger than it looks, even in fragile hands, because small light still survives through the darkest lands. The late bloomers still matter, but weary still belong. Life was never written only for the strong. There is room for healing, room for second starts, room for shattered people to rebuild their hearts. Do not let comparison become your prison walls. Different roads take different time before the sunlight calls. Some flowers bloom at sunrise, some bloom after pain, yet every soul still carries beauty after walking through the rain. One kind word can save someone standing on the edge.
'cause broken hearts remember those who understand. Maybe every lonely season, every unseen scar was quietly preparing you to become who you are. Maybe all the waiting was never there to harm. Maybe it was shaping you to become a place of warmth. The river keeps on flowing through stone and shattered ground, and dawn still paints the heavens without making a sound. So trust the slower process, trust what you cannot see, because miracles often grow through quiet belief. One day your hidden story will become somebody's light. Someone lost in darkness will survive another night. They'll realize the wounded can still become whole, that scars can turn to bridges for another searching soul. And all the tears you carried, all the nights alone, will become living proof that hope can still grow. So if your road feels endless, if your heart feels weak tonight, remember stars shine brightest in the deepest night. The moon still leads the ocean, the dawn still follows rain, and love still finds the weary again and again. No life is ever wasted, no dream beyond repair. There's still tomorrow waiting somewhere there. And when your final sunrise breaks beyond your fears, you will see the strongest souls were shaped through pain and tears. Because the greatest stories are not the loudest ones, they belong to hearts that kept believing long after hope was gone.
Another sunset touched the city, gold fading into gray. People carrying silent questions through another endless day. Some were celebrated early, some kept standing in the rain, watching others find their moment while holding hidden pain. The streets were filled with motion, headlights moving like the tide. Yet countless hearts felt lonely, with nowhere left to hide. A young soul sat beside a window in a room too small for dreams, trying not to lose their hope inside exhausting routines. A mother whispered courage to her children late at night, while secretly wondering how long she could still fight. An old man walked through downtown with memories in his eyes, carrying years of sacrifice nobody recognized. And somewhere through the chaos, through pressure, fear and pride, a quiet truth kept breathing deep inside their lives. You do not need perfection to deserve another chance. You do not need to arrive first to prove your life has value. Because some hearts learn wisdom through storms they never chose, and some souls find their purpose through broken winding roads. The world keeps chasing faster days, more fame, more gold, more noise, teaching people to compare their lives to others' stories. But mountains grow in silence, and oceans hold their strength without demanding validation from temporary trends. So maybe hidden seasons matter more than they appear, because
whose roots grow deep and strong through unseen years. Some people hide exhaustion behind carefully painted smiles, walking through emotional deserts for endless miles. Some nearly lost their faith after disappointment and regret, yet something deep within them refused to disappear. That quiet resilience matters, that hidden fire survives, because even fragile candles can outlast the darkest nights. The late bloomers still matter, the weary still belong. Life was never written only for the strong. There's room for second chances, room for healing scars, room for ordinary people to become extraordinary hearts. Comparison steals peace from souls already worn, because every life is fighting different kinds of storms. Some flowers bloom at sunrise, some bloom after snow, yet every soul still carries beauty the dark can't hold. One kind voice can save someone from falling too far down. One moment of compassion can turn a life around. So choose gentleness daily inside a world of fear, because broken hearts remember who stayed sincerely near. Maybe your hardest chapters were shaping empathy, teaching you how to guide others through their own suffering. Maybe all the lonely nights, all the tears unseen, were preparing you to become someone another soul needs. The river keeps on moving through rocks along the way, and dawn still finds the horizon after every darkest day. So trust your slower journey, trust what you cannot see, because miracles often rise through quiet consistency. One day your hidden story will become somebody's light, helping another weary soul survive the night. They'll realize survival is its own kind of grace, that even shattered pieces still deserve a place. The world may overlook you, but love still knows your name, and unseen acts of goodness still create lasting change. So if tonight feels endless, if your strength feels almost gone, remember forests grow in silence before the coming dawn. The moon still leads the oceans, the stars still crown the skies, and purpose still exists for hearts that continue to try. No soul is ever worthless, no dream beyond repair. There is still hope waiting, even in despair. And when your final sunrise breaks beyond the rain, you will see the strongest hearts were shaped through loss and pain, because the greatest victories are often never loud. They belong to those who kept walking when they could have turned around.
The city lights were fading into another sleepless dawn. People carrying silent battles while pretending to move on. Subway echoes filled the morning, coffee cups and tired eyes. Millions searching for direction beneath electric skies. Some were given open pathways when their journey first began. Some kept standing in the distance with uncertain hearts and hands. Some watched doors keep closing despite all the strength they gave, wondering if their dreams would slowly fade away. A young girl wrote her visions inside a notebook worn with tears, hoping one day her voice would rise above her fears. A father worked through midnight under cold fluorescent light, trying to build tomorrow through another restless night. An old musician played softly on a corner in the rain, turning years of loneliness into melodies of pain. And somewhere through the chaos, through the noise and constant race, a quiet truth kept breathing through every tired face. You are more than broken moments, more than all your fears, more than every failure you've carried through the years. Because life is not decided by who arrived ahead or who received the loud applause the whole world celebrates. Some souls become stronger through storms they didn't choose, and some hearts discover meaning after everything they knew. The world keeps praising speed, attention, wealth, and fame, making people feel invisible if they cannot win the game. But oceans never panic and mountains never rush, yet both still leave their beauty upon the world they touch. So maybe hidden progress matters more than gold, because quiet perseverance can transform a soul. Some people hide exhaustion behind carefully practiced smiles, walking through emotional deserts for endless lonely miles. Some nearly stopped believing their lives could ever change, yet something deep inside them still whispered through the pain. That whisper is still powerful, that fragile light survives, because even the smallest stars still reshape the night. The late bloomers still matter, the weary still belong. Hope was never written only for the strong. There's room for second chances, room for hearts to heal, room for wounded dreamers to become something real. Do not let comparison steal your peace away, because every soul is fighting different storms each day. Some flowers bloom in springtime, some bloom after snow, yet every heart still carries a beauty the dark can't hold. One kind word can save someone standing near the edge. One act of compassion can bring them back again. So choose mercy in a world that often chooses pride, because gentle hearts become safe places for wounded lives. Maybe your painful seasons were shaping deeper strength, teaching you how to guide others through suffering. Maybe every lonely night, every unseen tear was preparing you to become someone another soul needs here. The river keeps on flowing through stones along its way, and dawn still finds the horizon after every darkest day. So trust your slower journey, trust what you cannot see, because miracles often rise through quiet belief. One day your hidden story will become another's hope. Someone standing hopeless will find strength to cope. They'll realize survival is its own kind of grace, that even shattered people still deserve a place. The world may overlook you, but love still knows
acts of kindness still create eternal change. So if tonight feels endless, if your heart feels weak with fear, remember forests grow in silence through unseen years. The moon still guides the oceans, the stars still crown the skies, and purpose still exists for hearts that continue to rise. No life is ever wasted, no soul beyond repair. There is still hope waiting even in despair. And when your final sunrise breaks beyond your pain, you will see the strongest hearts were shaped through storms and rain. Because the greatest stories are rarely loud or fast. They belong to those who kept believing when hope felt like the past always.
The midnight city shimmered under endless silver rain. People chasing distant futures through exhaustion and through pain. Screens kept glowing brightly, headphones filled the crowded trains, while countless hearts kept wondering if their lives would truly change. Some were noticed early, some remained unseen, standing at the edge of hope, holding fragile dreams. Some watched others rising while their own road disappeared, trying not to drown inside their silent hidden fears. A young boy sat alone tonight beneath apartment lights, writing promises to himself just to make it through the night. A woman with tired shoulders worked beyond the dawn, giving every piece of strength just to help her family hold on. An old artist painted memories inside a quiet room, turning every scar he carried into colors that still bloomed. And somewhere through the chaos, through ambition, fear, and noise, a quiet truth kept whispering beneath the human voice. You are not too broken, you are not too late. Life still leaves open doors, even after pain. Because worth cannot be measured by applause or fleeting fame. And some of the strongest souls are never known by name. The world keeps praising speed, success, perfection, endless gain, teaching people to compare their stories every day. But rivers carve through mountains without demanding praise, and stars still guide the lost through the darkest waves. So maybe hidden kindness matters more than gold. Maybe quiet perseverance is the strongest thing of all. Some people fight battles nobody can see, smiling through conversations while breaking silently. Some nearly lost their fire after years of disappointment, yet something deep within them refused to disappear. That hidden strength is powerful, that
quiet flame survives, because even tiny embers can illuminate the night. The late bloomers still matter, the weary still belong. Hope was never written only for the strong. There's room for second chances, room for hearts to heal, room for shattered dreamers to become something real. Comparison steals joy from souls already tired, because every heart carries different kinds of fire. Some flowers bloom at sunrise, some bloom after storms, yet every soul still carries beauty in its form. One kind voice can save someone standing near the edge. One act of compassion can help them breathe again. So choose gentleness daily inside a world of fear, because broken hearts remember who stayed sincerely near. Maybe your hardest seasons were shaping deeper wisdom, teaching you how to guide others through darkness with compassion. Maybe every lonely night, every tear unseen was preparing you to become someone another soul needs. The ocean keeps its rhythm through thunder and through rain, and dawn still paints the skyline after every painful day. So trust your slower journey, trust what you cannot see, because miracles often grow through quiet belief. One day your hidden story will become another's light. Someone standing hopeless will survive another night. They'll realize survival is its own kind of grace, that even shattered pieces still deserve a place. The world may overlook you, but love still knows your name, and unseen acts of goodness still create lasting change. So if tonight feels endless, if your strength feels almost gone, remember forests grow in silence long before the dawn. The moon still guides the ocean, the stars still crown the skies, and purpose still exists for hearts that continue to rise. No dream is ever worthless, no soul beyond repair. There is still hope waiting, even in despair. And when your final sunrise breaks beyond your fears, you will see the strongest people were shaped through pain and tears. Because the greatest victories are rarely loud or fast, they belong to those who kept believing when the shadows could not last. So keep walking through the darkness, keep reaching toward the lights. So keep walking through the darkness, keep reaching toward the lights. So if tonight feels endless, if your strength feels
We polished every window, made the surface shine, learned the perfect answers, learned to smile on time. We chased the loudest echoes, ran through crowded streets, built our lives on mirrors, while our hearts skipped beats. Everybody's searching for a stronger hand to hold, for a truth that doesn't vanish when the world turns cold. Some wear golden armor, some hide silent scars. Some are lost in daylight, still wishing on the stars. But the deepest kind of freedom doesn't come from looking clean. It begins inside the shadows no one else has seen. When the noise becomes a prison and the pressure steals your name, there's a quiet voice reminding you were never made for chains. Not every shining pathway leads where hope can grow. Not every crowded answer knows the soul below. The strongest hearts are honest, the bravest learn to bend. The ones who change the future, let the healing first begin. Don't lose yourself pretending, don't trade your soul for praise. A beautiful direction can still be found in haze, because kindness changes history. Truth outlives the night, and a single spark of courage can teach the dark to shine. The world keeps selling empty, fast success and plastic dreams, but peace is built much deeper than the surface of things. There's a river running through you, stronger than your fear, calling you to rise again every time you disappear. You were made for more than proving, more than endless competition, more than chasing validation, more than shallow recognition. There's a fire born within you, not for pride but for repair, to lift the tired and broken, to remind them someone cares. And every hidden motive, every word we choose to say, becomes the road we're building for tomorrow's human way. So guard your inner garden, protect the seeds of light. What grows inside your spirit will become your future sky. Let mercy shape your thinking, let wisdom guide your pace. Let compassion be the language that transforms the human race. Even when the storms surround you, even when your strength feels gone, there's a deeper truth alive in you, quietly carrying you on. Not by image, not by status, not by power, not by applause, but by the unseen choices made inside the heart. That's where every ending changes. That's where new worlds start. So breathe beyond the chaos, stand taller than your fear. The future still is waiting, and your purpose still is here. One honest step can heal a family, one brave soul can change a land. One light refusing darkness can awaken billions again. And maybe all the answers were never far away. Maybe hope begins the moment we stop pretending we're okay. So when the night feels endless and the road ahead unclear, remember, the strongest kind of freedom always starts in here. Everybody's moving fast, running toward tomorrow while forgetting what will last. Perfect faces everywhere, perfect words online, but broken hearts are hiding behind every glowing sign. People searching for meaning in a world that changes shape, trying to fill the silence, trying somehow to escape. Some chase endless money, some chase endless fame, some lose who they really are just to fit another name. But truth is never louder, because a crowd agrees, and peace was never meant to grow from constant guarantees. There's a deeper kind of wisdom, not bought or sold for gold, a quiet strength inside us, greater than what we're told. Because the hardest battles are the ones no eyes can see, the wars inside the spirit, the fight to stay free. It's easy to wear a costume, harder to stay real. Easy to impress the world, harder to truly heal. Some build towers out of ego, some build walls from fear, but love that lifts the hurting is what makes the vision clear. The world may praise appearances, but hearts still know the truth, and even tired souls are searching for something pure in youth. Not another empty promise, not another fading trend, but a light that keeps on rising again and again and again. So when the pressure finds you and doubt becomes your song, remember even rivers become powerful by flowing along. You don't need perfect language, you don't need a perfect past. The strongest kind of beauty is the kind that lasts. A gentle hand can change someone, a small hope can survive. A single word with honesty can bring the soul alive. Every choice becomes a footprint, every thought becomes a seed. What we grow inside tomorrow starts with what we feed. So feed your mind with courage, feed your dreams with grace, feed your future with compassion that no darkness can erase. There are voices selling shortcuts, but shortcuts steal the climb, and every meaningful mountain is conquered one step at a time. Don't let bitterness define you, don't let anger lead your way. Strongest hearts keep building even after pain, because healing is a language the whole world understands, and hope becomes contagious when someone finally stands. Stand for what is honest, stand for what is right, stand for those still searching for a reason to keep light. You were never born to vanish, never made to disappear. There's a purpose in your breathing, a reason you are here. And even in the chaos, even in the storm, there's a quiet force within you, helping you transform. Not through shallow glory, not through empty pride, but through truth that keeps on growing deep inside. So lift your eyes beyond the fear, beyond the endless race. The future belongs to people who still choose love and grace. And maybe the strongest people are not the loudest in the room, but the ones who keep believing, even standing in the gloom. The night won't last forever, morning always finds the sky, and every soul still breathing was born again to rise. Everybody wants the spotlight, everybody wants the crown, but nobody talks about the nights when the soul is breaking down. We learned how to fake perfection, learned how to hide the pain, smiling through the chaos, dancing in the rain, scrolling through illusions, comparing every life, trying to find value in a world of endless noise. Some hearts grow tired quietly, some dreams fade unseen, some people carry oceans behind a calm routine. But the truth is not a costume, truth is not a brand. It's the quiet kind of courage to become who you really are again. Not every voice deserves your trust, not every road leads home. Some paths shine for a moment, then leave the spirit cold. There's a deeper kind of vision beyond the temporary high, a fire that keeps burning when every star burns out of the sky. Because what lives inside us eventually will rise. The hidden fears, the secret hopes, the truth behind our eyes. A heart filled with compassion can rebuild a shattered day. A soul that chooses kindness can help the lost find way. The strongest people aren't always loud, they don't always win the race. Sometimes they're simply the ones who still carry love through pain. When anger fills the culture and pride becomes a throne, the world keeps growing crowded, yet more people feel alone. So many searching desperately for purpose they can feel, for something more eternal, for something truly real. Not another empty headline, not another viral name, but a reason to keep breathing when everything has changed. Maybe hope is not a feeling, maybe hope is a decision to keep walking toward the light even without clear vision. Maybe strength is being gentle in a world that worships force. Maybe greatness is returning to a wiser, higher course. You don't have to be flawless, you don't need to know it all. Even mountains were once broken before they learned to stand tall. Every honest conversation, every time we choose what's right, every unseen act of mercy pushes back against the night. And every hidden motive shapes the roads we travel on. The future isn't built by image, but by what the heart becomes. So protect your inner compass, guard the truth inside your chest. The world can steal attention, but don't let it steal your best. Because peace grows slowly, like sunrise through the rain, and healing often enters through the doorway of pain. One person choosing wisdom can inspire countless more. One life refusing darkness can open brand new doors. So when the pressure screams at you to become somebody fake, remember real foundations are the hardest things to shake. Build your life with honesty, build your dreams with care, build a future full of meaning that lifts the world somewhere. And even when you stumble, even when you lose your way, there's still a voice within you calling you beyond today. Calling you to freedom, calling you to rise, calling you to become the light you were born to realize. Because the world doesn't need more actors, the world needs hearts awake, people brave enough to love and wise enough to change. So breathe beyond the fear again, let the healing finally start. The brightest future waiting for this world still
still begins inside the heart.
We grew up chasing numbers, views, reactions, names, trying to win 1,000 eyes inside 2,000,000 games. Everybody wants attention, everybody wants to shine, but empty rooms still echo in the middle of the night. We learned to wear expressions that hide what we became, built entire identities around approval and praise. But deep inside the silence, a question still remains. What if the strongest version of us can't be measured by fame? What if real success is kindness? What if peace is being true? What if changing one lost heart is the greatest thing we do? The world keeps spinning faster, more pressure every day. People drowning quietly while pretending they're okay. Some are carrying burdens too heavy to explain, smiling in the daylight while fighting storms of pain. And maybe that's the reason we need more honest souls, people strong enough to heal instead of needing control. Because words become directions and thoughts become design. Every hidden choice inside us shapes the future over time. A bitter heart was prisons, a selfish heart was cold, but compassion turns strangers into stories worth being told. There's a voice beyond the chaos, beyond the fear and pride, calling every tired soul to something deeper inside. Not another shallow victory, not another empty trend, but wisdom that keeps standing when temporary things all end. You don't need to be the loudest to become a guiding light. Even stars shine quietly, yet still transform the night. One moment full of courage can redirect a life. One decision full of mercy can end generations of strife. So don't become the darkness you were trying to escape, and don't lose your true reflection trying to imitate. The strongest roots grow hidden before the branches rise, and every meaningful future starts unseen inside. Protect your peace from poison, protect your dreams from fear. Not every voice deserves a seat inside your atmosphere. There are people breaking slowly from the pressure to perform, trying to survive the noise, trying to stay warm. Maybe what this world is missing is not more perfect plans, but hearts that still remember how to truly understand. To listen before speaking, to live before judging, to love before dividing, to build before destroying. Because truth survives the fire and goodness leaves a mark. Even the smallest candle can challenge endless dark. So when the road feels heavy and your strength begins to fade, remember mountains are still mountains, even covered up by rain. Your story still has meaning, your future still has room, and hope still grows in silence long before it fully blooms. Maybe the greatest power was never force at all. Maybe it was choosing to rise every time we fall. To rise with wiser thinking, to rise with open eyes, to rise with hearts still willing to help another rise. So breathe beyond the pressure, walk beyond the fear. The world still needs your light, the reason you are here. And long after the applause is gone, long after trends all fade,
The lies we healed with honesty will be the legacy we made sure.
Everybody's building something, a future, a name, a dream, trying to find a reason. In a world of constant speed, screens are always glowing, voices never sleep, people chasing validation while their hearts sink deep. We learned how to look successful, learned how to play the part, but no filter in existence can hide an empty heart. Some wear confidence like armor, some laugh to mask the pain, some keep smiling for the crowd while breaking in the rain. And somewhere in the silence, beyond the endless race, there's a quiet truth still waiting for the human soul to face. Because what grows inside us eventually will lead every action, every habit, every planted seed. Fear can build a prison, pride can make us blind, but wisdom opens pathways for the healing of mankind. Not every trend is progress, not every loud voice knows. Sometimes truth is planted softly and slowly learns to grow. You don't need to be perfect to become a light. Even wounded stars still shine across the darkest nights. The world doesn't need more actors pretending they're okay. It needs honest hearts with courage, choosing better ways, choosing love over anger, choosing peace over hate, choosing to keep building even when it feels late. 'Cause every generation becomes what it repeats, and every careless word can turn into 1,000 streets. So guard your inner vision, protect your way of thought. The battles that define us most are often never caught. There are people losing hope now, tired of all the noise, tired of empty promises and artificial joys. They don't need another image, they don't need another show. They need something real enough to help their spirits grow. Maybe strength is listening, maybe power is grace, maybe changing the whole world starts one heart in one place. One person lifting someone, one soul refusing lies, one voice speaking kindness can awaken sleeping lives. So don't become what hurt you, don't pass the pain ahead. Break the cycle, change the story, plant new roads instead. Roads where mercy still matters, roads where truth survives, roads where people learn again how to truly feel alive. And even if the journey feels impossible to climb, every mountain ever conquered was one step at a time. There's still beauty in the human soul, still goodness left to find, still people brave enough to love in a cold and fractured time. So breathe beyond the pressure, let your spirit realign. You were made for deeper things than applause that fades with time. Made to bring hope to the hopeless, made to help the weak stand tall, made to become a doorway where light can reach us all. And maybe the greatest revolution won't come through wealth or fame,
the proud who only take, but by souls who choose compassion every single day. So when the world feels heavy and the night feels far too long, remember, the deepest kind of strength is the courage to move on. Journey.
We learned to paint our shadows in colors bright and gold. Learned how to look fearless even when our hearts felt cold. Everybody's performing under invisible lights, trying to appear unbreakable through endless days and nights. But behind every perfect picture, behind every polished smile, there's a human soul still searching for something real the whole while. Searching for a reason, searching for a sign, searching for a deeper truth that time cannot unwind. Because appearances can fool us, and noise can steal our peace, but empty hands still tremble when the applause all leaves. The world keeps selling shortcuts, fast success and instant fame, but a life without true meaning still feels empty all the same. Some people build their kingdoms on status, power, pride, yet lose themselves completely somewhere deep inside. And maybe real direction is quieter than we thought. Maybe wisdom grows slowly through battles deeply fought. Maybe the strongest people are not those standing tall, but the ones who keep choosing love after they've seen it all. There's a hidden world within us, where every thought begins, where bitterness can grow roots, or healing can enter in. What we feed inside our spirit will shape the path we take. The future starts in secret, long before the world can see it wake. So guard your heart from hatred, guard your mind from lies. Not every shining promise leads to better skies. Some roads look good in daylight, but leave the soul alone. Some victories feel hollow when kindness is unknown. You don't need another mask now, you don't need another role. The world is desperate for people who are honest in their soul. Honest when they're hurting, honest when they're hurting, honest when they fall, honest when they fall, honest enough to keep growing through the rise and after all. Because healing changes families, and truth can change a land. One brave and gentle spirit can help millions understand that peace is not pretending, and strength is not control. The greatest kind of freedom begins within the soul. So when the pressure traps you and fear becomes your chain, remember every sunrise was born through darkest rain. You were made for more than surviving, more than simply getting
Roads of compassion over ego, roads of wisdom over greed, roads where people finally learn what humanity truly needs. Not more empty attention, not more temporary fame, but hearts courageous enough to love and change. So breathe beyond the chaos, lift your eyes again. The strongest light within this world still rises from within. And even if your journey feels heavy in the night, a single soul still choosing good can become a city full of light.
The world keeps getting louder, every second, every day. Everybody wants attention, but few know what to say. We fill our rooms with echoes, we fill our minds with speed, chasing things that sparkle, ignoring what we need. Some wear success like diamonds, some hide behind the screen, some smile for every camera while drowning silently unseen. We learn to fear being honest, to hide what we became, to trade our deepest values for temporary praise and fame. But somewhere past the pressure, past the noise and endless show, there's a quiet kind of wisdom, a heart that still knows that love is stronger than anger dressed in pride, knows that peace grows slowly deep inside, knows that every careless action leaves a mark through time, and every hidden motive shapes the human mind. Because the greatest battles are not always outside. Sometimes they live in secret, where truth and fear collide. A jealous heart grows restless, a selfish heart grows cold, but compassion turns ordinary lives into stories worth being told. The world keeps offering shortcuts, quick applause and easy lies, but shallow roads grow empty under artificial skies. You were never made for hollow, never made to simply blend. You were born with something deeper, a light the dark can end. So when the culture tells you that image matters most, remember empty castles still become ghosts. And when comparison steals joy and fear begins to rise, remember storms don't last forever. Even across the darkest skies, there are people losing hope now,
Trying hard to stand,
waiting for someone with courage
to finally understand.
not judge them from a distance,
Now leave them in the pain,
but remind them they are human and can rise again. Because healing is contagious,
and mercy travels far.
one honest soul can become
A million brighter stars,
one voice speaking kindness,
and calm another storm.
one life choosing wisdom can help the world transform. So protect your inner compass, don't let bitterness take root. The strongest trees survive because their foundations hold the truth.
Feed your thoughts with purpose, feed your spirit with light, feed your future with compassion that outlives every night.
You don't need perfect answers,
answers. You don't need perfect plans. Sometimes the greatest miracles begin with open hands. Hands that help the fallen, hands that build again, hands that choose forgiveness even after pain. Maybe that's the future this wounded world still needs. Not louder voices shouting, but hearts planting better seeds. Seeds of hope in darkness, seeds of peace and fear, seeds of peace and fear, seeds of truth and courage for every coming year. So breathe beyond the chaos, walk beyond the doubt. The strongest kind of power comes from the inside out. And even when the road feels long and the weight feels hard to bear, a heart that still knows goodness will always find its way somewhere, somewhere.
Everybody's trying to be seen, trying to outrun time, posting pieces of their lives like everything is fine. The city never closes, the screens are always bright, but lonely souls keep wandering through artificial light. Some are chasing greatness, some are chasing escape, some are building perfect masks to hide the fear they face. We learn how to impress people, learn how to win the room, but nobody really taught us how to heal the hidden wounds. And somewhere underneath it all, beneath the Russian rays, there's a quiet voice still calling us back to a better place. A place where truth still matters, where kindness still survives, where people are remembered by the hearts they help revive. Because the world can't praise appearances and celebrate the loud, but peace is often growing far away from crowds. The strongest roots stay hidden deep beneath the ground, and the most meaningful direction is rarely the easiest found. Some people lose themselves trying to become enough, working through exhaustion, pretending to stay tough. But value was never measured by how much we achieve. Sometimes the strongest courage is simply to still believe. Believe that scars can heal, believe that hope returns, believe that even broken hearts still have light that burns. You don't need another title, you don't need another disguise. The future needs more honesty, more open eyes. Eyes that see the hurting, eyes that choose to care, eyes that recognize the pain so many people wear. Because every hidden struggle carries unseen weight. One moment full of compassion can completely change a fate. A gentle word can rebuild someone, a small light can lead. A single act of goodness can become what others need. So guard your soul from bitterness, guard your mind from pride. Not every road that shines leads somewhere alive. Some victories leave emptiness, some applause disappears, but truth keeps standing steady through the changing years. And maybe all this chaos, all this fear and division is calling for a generation with deeper vision. People who choose wisdom when anger fills the air. People who keep loving even when life feels unfair. People who build bridges instead of building walls. People who still rise again after every fall. Because healing starts in silence long before the world can see. And freedom often begins when we choose who we will be. Not controlled by envy, not consumed by greed, but guided by compassion and a higher kind of peace. So when the noise fades away and all the crowds are gone, what remains inside your spirit will still keep leading on. Let it be something honest, let it be something bright, a heart that keeps on choosing good even in the darkest night. And maybe the reason we are here is greater than success. Maybe life becomes most beautiful when we help others breathe again. Hey.
We were born into a world always moving, never still. Everybody climbing mountains, few asking what is real. Lights flashing through the skyline, voices fighting to be heard. Millions speaking constantly, yet missing deeper words. Some people build their image, some people hide their pain. Some walk through crowded places, feeling invisible again. We learn to chase perfection, to fear slowing down, to measure human value by attention from the crowd. But no amount of applause can heal an empty soul, and no amount of success can make a broken spirit whole. Because somewhere underneath the surface, beyond the endless race, there's a quiet longing in us for truth we cannot replace. A longing to feel meaning, a longing to belong, a longing for a deeper hope that keeps us standing strong. The world keeps selling noise, fast pleasure, quick escape, but temporary answers still leave hearts afraid. Afraid of being forgotten, afraid of being alone, afraid that all the effort still won't feel like home. But maybe real strength isn't louder, maybe wisdom isn't fame. Maybe changing this whole world begins with how we change, how we speak to one another, how we choose to understand, how we lift the tired people too exhausted to still stand. Because every unseen kindness leaves a mark beyond our eyes, and every act of mercy keeps humanity alive. One person choosing patience can calm a storm of rage. One soul refusing hatred can shift an entire age. So don't let anger own you, don't let pride decide. The darkest wars are often fought deep inside. Inside the human spirit, inside the wounded heart, where bitterness can slowly grow or healing can restart. You were never made for emptiness, never born to just survive. There's a fireplace within you meant to help the world revive. A fire built from courage, a fire built from grace, a fire that keeps shining even in the hardest place. And when the pressure tells you to become somebody fake, remember every lasting mountain took time and pain to make. The strongest rivers keep flowing even through the stone, and the deepest kind of purpose is rarely walked alone. There are people searching now for hope that still feels true, looking for a reason to keep making true. Maybe your kindness is the answer. Maybe your light can lead. Maybe the words you almost never said are exactly what they need. So plant better seeds in this world. Speak life when others tear apart. Build futures full of honesty. Build them from the heart, because the future doesn't belong to those who only take. It belongs to souls courageous enough to love, forgive, and wake. Wake beyond the noise again. Wake beyond the fear. Wake to the quiet truth inside that brought your spirit here. And even when the road feels endless and hope feels far away, the fire we carry inside ourselves can still light up the way. Somewhere between the midnight cities and the glow of endless screens, people are still searching for what life truly means. Running through the pressure, breathing fast through crowded days, trying not to lose themselves inside 1,000 different ways. Everybody wants connection, everybody wants peace, but hearts grow tired pretending the noise will finally cease. Some carry hidden questions, some carry silent pain, some smile like sunshine outwardly while drowning in the rain. We learned how to keep moving even when our souls felt weak. Learned how to hide exhaustion before anybody speaks. But beneath the surface chaos, beyond the race for more, there's a quiet truth still knocking at every human door, reminding us that value was never built on fame, and purpose isn't measured by applause attached to names. Because the strongest kind of beauty cannot be bought or staged. It grows through honest moments and wisdom born with age. A gentle spirit changes atmospheres, a kind word changes nights. One person full of compassion can help another rise. The world keeps feeding anger, division, fear, and pride, yet people everywhere are longing for something deeper inside. Something real enough to trust, strong enough to last. A light that doesn't disappear when temporary moments pass. You don't need a beacon colder to survive this generation, and you don't need to lose your heart to earn admiration. The future needs more healers, more voices calm and wise, more people brave enough to look beyond the disguise. Because every hidden motive shapes the road ahead, and every thought we entertain becomes the life we spread. So protect your inner peace, protect your way of seeing. The world has changed forever by the kind of human we're becoming more forgiving, becoming more aware, becoming strong enough to choose love even there, even in betrayal, even after loss, even when the weight of life feels impossibly hard to cross. Because strength is not pretending that nothing leaves a scar. Strength is carrying hope anyway, no matter where you are. And maybe all the brokenness this world keeps going through is creating hearts awaken to something pure and true. A generation tired of fake things, tired of empty noise, ready to rediscover meaning beyond temporary joys, ready to build with honesty, ready to heal again, ready to become the kind of light that darkness cannot end. So when the road feels uncertain
covered by clouds and mist, your story still matters deeply. Your future still unfolds, and every soul still breathing carries more than they've been told. You were made for growth, made for vision, made for hope that never dies, made to become a reason. Another tired soul survives, so breathe beyond the pressure, walk beyond the fear. The world still needs your kindness, the reason you are here. And maybe life's greatest victory is not becoming known by all, but becoming someone who still lifts others every time they fall.
The world keeps spinning faster, every headline, every sound. People trying hard to stand out while feeling lost in crowds. We chase the next distraction, the next thing shining bright, but tired hearts still wonder why peace feels out of sight. Some wear confidence like fashion, some build walls no one can see. Some spend years becoming strangers to who they used to be. We learned how to hide weakness, learned how to wear control, but no perfect outer image can silence an aching soul. Because somewhere in the silence, beyond ambition and fear, there's a deeper voice still calling, reminding us why we're here. Not just to collect attention, not just to survive the race, but to leave behind compassion that time cannot erase. The strongest kind of power is not force without end. It's the courage to stay gentle in a world that loves to bend. To speak with honesty when lies become the trend. To keep building bridges when others divide again. Every word becomes an echo, every action leaves a trace, and every hidden choice inside us shapes the future human face. Anger spreads like wildfire, pride can blind the wise, but kindness has a quiet strength that never truly dies. One person choosing patience can stop a storm from growing. One heart refusing bitterness can keep the healing flowing. So don't lose yourself to pressure, don't trade your peace for fame. The loudest voices in history are not always the ones remembered by name. Sometimes it's the unseen people who change the world the most, the ones who lift the broken when hope feels like a ghost, the ones who stay beside you when everything falls apart, the ones who speak life softly into a wounded heart. Because healing often starts small, like sunrise through the rain, and wisdom is usually born through seasons marked by pain. You don't need all the answers to begin becoming light. Even stars keep shining
So protect your inner vision, guard what fills your mind. The things we nurture secretly become the lives we find. Feed your soul with purpose, feed your future with truth. Feed your spirit with compassion that renews the strength of youth. And when disappointment finds you, when the road becomes unclear, remember rivers keep moving forward year after year. You were not made for emptiness. You were not born to fade. There's a quiet fire within you that hardship cannot break. A fire made for lifting others, a fire made for hope, a fire that keeps rising higher, even on difficult roads. So breathe beyond the chaos, stand taller than your fear. The world still needs more people who remember why they're here. And maybe the greatest legacy will never be wealth or fame, but becoming the kind of soul that leaves this world more healed than changed.
Another morning in the city, another race against the clock. People carrying heavy stories behind every passing thought. Some are smiling through exhaustion, some are fighting just to stand. Some are searching for tomorrow with trembling hearts and shaking hands. We learn to keep emotions hidden, to survive the modern pace, to wear strength like a uniform while fear lived in our face. Everybody wants belonging, everybody wants to matter, but too many souls are breaking under pressure and disaster. The world keeps raising louder voices, bigger screens and brighter lies, but truth still whispers quietly to the ones who truly try. Try to love without condition, try to heal instead of harm, try to become a safe place in a world losing warmth. Because what grows inside a person will someday overflow. Bitterness becomes destruction, but compassion helps us grow. And every unseen choice we make shapes the road ahead. The words we speak in anger, or the hope we choose instead. Some people build with kindness, some destroy through fear, some become a light for others simply by staying near. You don't need to be famous to change another life. Sometimes the strongest miracle is helping someone survive the night. A conversation full of honesty, a hand that doesn't let go, a heart still willing to listen can heal more than we know. The strongest souls are not always loud, not always first in line. Sometimes they are the people who keep helping others shine. The ones who still choose patience when the world becomes unfair. The ones who keep believing love is stronger than despair. Because anger multiplies quickly and pride can poison dreams, but peace begins the moment we become more than we seem. More than image, more than status, more than temporary applause, more
more than all the empty chasing that leaves the spirit lost. There's a deeper kind of freedom waiting underneath the noise. A life built not on ego, but on wiser, stronger choices. Choices shaped by mercy, choices guided by truth, choices that leave behind a better future for our youth. So guard your inner garden, be careful what you feed. Every thought becomes a direction, every habit becomes a seed. Plant hope when others panic, plant courage when they fear, plant kindness in the darkness and watch new paths appear. And when your own heart grows weary, when the night feels hard to cross, remember stars are still shining even through the storm and loss. You were made for more than surviving, more than carrying pain. There's a reason you are breathing, a purpose in your name. To lift the tired and forgotten, to remind them they can rise, to become a living answer for the tears behind their eyes. So breathe beyond the chaos, walk forward through the rain. The people who keep choosing love will never walk in vain. And maybe the greatest change on earth will not begin with power above, but with ordinary people who still believe in hope and love.
Another day beneath the skyline, another 1,000 rushing feet, people searching for direction in endless moving streets. Everybody's building something, a future, a dream, a name. Try not to disappear inside the pressure of the game. Some are hiding disappointment, some are hiding fear, some are carrying silent storms no one else can hear. We learn to celebrate appearances, to chase what shines the most, but empty hearts still wander like shadows turn to ghosts. Because truth was never shallow and peace was never loud. The deepest kind of wisdom rarely stands before the crowd. It grows in quiet moments, in choices no one sees, in learning how to stay kind when life brings us to our knees. The world keeps pushing harder, more anger, more divide, yet people everywhere are longing for something real inside. Something stronger than attention, stronger than success, a hope that keeps on breathing through failure and distress. You don't need to become colder to survive the pain of life, and you don't need perfect answers to become a guiding light. Sometimes strength is patience, sometimes courage is to stay. Sometimes healing starts the moment we stop running away.
spirit carries both dark and light, and every day we choose which one will shape our path tonight. Bitterness builds prisons, compassion builds new roads. Pride can blind the strongest minds, but mercy lifts the soul. One word can heal a lifetime. One act can change a heart. One person brave enough to care can help the world restart. So protect your inner vision. Guard what fills your mind. The things we constantly consume become what we leave behind. Feed your soul with honesty. Feed your thoughts with grace. Feed your future with the kind of love that hatred can erase. There are people waiting silently for hope they can believe, searching for a reason not to give up and leave. Maybe your kindness matters more than you will ever know. Maybe the smallest light you carry helps another person grow. Because healing spreads quietly like dawn across the sea, and every soul still choosing good keeps the world more free. Free from endless pretending, free from empty pride, free to become the person we were meant to find inside. And when your journey feels heavy, when fear becomes the night, remember every sunrise was once hidden from sight. You were made for meaning, made for deeper things, made to help the hurting, made to help hope sing. So walk beyond the surface, walk beyond applause. The future still belongs to hearts that stand for something more. And maybe the greatest victory won't be riches, fame, or power, but becoming someone who brings peace to another darkest hour.
The streets are full of people, but loneliness still grows. Millions talking every second, yet nobody truly knows the weight behind the smiles, the fear behind the eyes, the silent wars so many fight while pretending they're alright. We learn to chase perfection, to never let scars show, to keep performing endlessly even when our hearts feel low. Everybody wants a future, everybody wants to win, but the hardest battles in this life always start within. Within the thoughts we entertain, within the words we choose, within the hidden parts of us we're terrified to lose. Because anger changes nations and pride can break a home, but kindness has the power to help the lost belong. The world keeps pushing faster, more pressure every year. People drowning quietly in exhaustion, doubt and fear. Some are searching for purpose, some are searching for peace. Some just need a single voice to help the pain release. Or maybe real greatness was never fame at all. Maybe it's becoming the person who still helps others stand tall. The one who keeps forgiving, the one who keeps hope alive, the one who keeps choosing light when darkness says divide. Because every small decision creates another
every seed of mercy can outlive 1,000 days. You don't need to be perfect, you don't need to know it all. Even the tallest mountains were once stones small enough to fall. Strength is not pretending that nothing leaves a scar. Strength is carrying wisdom through the pain of who we are. The strongest hearts stay open even after disappointment. The wisest souls keep building even after destruction. So protect your inner peace, protect your deeper vision. The future is created first by unseen decisions. Decisions made in silence when nobody applauds. The moments where true character quietly is formed. Will we become more bitter? Will we become more blind? Or will we become the people who help restore mankind? Because the world doesn't need more noise, more ego, more disguise. It needs more hearts courageous enough to speak truth with gentle eyes. More people lifting burdens, more hands refusing hate, more souls choosing compassion before it becomes too late. And when your own road feels uncertain, when the night becomes severe, remember storms cannot erase the reason you are here. You were made to bring healing, made to bring new light, made to remind exhausted hearts they still can rise and fight. Not with anger, not with violence, not with endless pride, but with wisdom, truth, and mercy growing deep inside. So breathe beyond the pressure, walk forward through the rain. The people who keep loving deeply will never live in vain. And maybe where real change begins is not in power above, but in ordinary souls deciding to live again with love.
Another sunrise fills the skyline, another chance to start again. People carrying unseen stories through the chaos of the wind. Some are tired from pretending, some are worn from silent pain. Some are trying just to keep hope alive through seasons filled with rain. We grew up learning how to achieve, how to compete and climb, but nobody taught us clearly how to protect the heart and mind. Everybody wants meaning, something real enough to trust, because empty success still crumbles when life turns hard on us. The world keeps chasing faster answers, bigger names and brighter lights, but broken souls still wander through endless restless nights. And maybe what we're missing is simpler than we know. Maybe healing starts the moment we let compassion grow. 'Cause every thought becomes a pathway, every word becomes a spark, and every act of kindness pushes back against the dark. A bitter spirit spreads a vision, a selfish soul grows cold, but mercy builds foundations that outlive silver and gold. The strongest kind of people are not always the loudest ones. Sometimes they are
need perfect strength, you don't need perfect plans. Sometimes changing one life is how transformation truly begins. One gentle voice in anger, one calm light in fear, one honest soul refusing hate can change the atmosphere. Because healing travels farther than we often realize, and every person choosing good helps another person rise. So guard what shapes your thinking, guard what fills your soul. The things we constantly embrace become the roads we hold. Feed your life with wisdom, feed your future with grace, feed your spirit with compassion that time cannot erase. There are people losing courage, trying not to break apart, waiting for a sign of hope in this exhausted world of hearts. Maybe your kindness is that answer. Maybe your words can heal. Maybe your quiet presence can remind them life is real. Not just endless striving, not just pressure every day, but moments full of meaning that never fade away. Because peace is built in silence long before the world can see, and true change always rises first inside humanity, inside the hidden choices, inside the unseen fight, inside the soul still choosing love even in the darkest night. And when your own journey feels heavy, when the future seems unclear, remember every dawn in history first began in darkness here. You were made for more than surviving, more than temporary fame. You were made to leave behind a brighter human way, a way of truth and courage, a way of hope and grace, a way that helps the broken find strength enough to face another day, another mountain, another chance to rise, another opportunity to become a light in someone's eyes. So walk beyond the fear now, walk beyond the noise. The future still belongs to hearts who make compassionate choices. And maybe in the end, the greatest thing we do is leave behind more light and hope than the world once gave to you. When the night feels longer than the city lights, and the noise of the web keeps stealing your mind, there's a quiet truth moving through the dark, like a hidden river flowing through your heart. Every falling drop knows where to go, every small seed carries life below. Even the winds that bend the trees are teaching tired souls how to breathe. Nothing spoken in hope is ever lost, nothing planted in love returns undone. The sky keeps writing promises in rain, and every storm prepares the fields again. So don't give up when the road feels slow. Mountains move where patience grows. Every dream that refuses to die is a spark the universe still keeps alive. The rain never falls for nothing, the dawn never breaks by chance. Every moment carries meaning, every step becomes a path. You are not made to fade away, not born just to survive the days. There's a fire waking up inside, calling you toward the other side. When the world says wait and your heart says run, when the shadows whisper you're not the one, remember the oceans were filled one drop at a time, and every masterpiece began unseen in the mind. The empty ground still holds tomorrow. The deepest pain can shape new strength. What feels buried may be growing. Roots reach farther in the rain. So lift your eyes beyond the fear, beyond the pressure, beyond the tears. The future listens to the words you repeat. Truth becomes the road beneath your feet. Speak life into your broken places. Speak light into forgotten spaces. The voice of hope is stronger still than every doubt trying to stand against your will. Every sunrise carries a message. Every heartbeat holds a reason. Even silence has direction. Even waiting has a season. You are closer than you think to the moment everything changes. One brave step, one clear decision. One more time, refusing to quit. The rain never falls for nothing. The wind never moves in vain. Every unseen act of kindness returns again and again. The seeds of courage multiply. The seeds of truth survive the fire. And what is planted with purpose will rise higher and higher. Maybe your story feels unfinished. Maybe your hands feel empty now. But forests once slept inside small seeds, and greatness often starts unseen somehow. So keep building, keep learning, keep choosing the brighter road. The future belongs to hearts that still believe after the storm. There's a voice beyond confusion, a light beyond the endless scroll. A deeper rhythm calling people back to what can heal the soul. Not everything valuable is loud. Not everything true demands attention. Sometimes the strongest power arrives in quiet direction. Like rain upon dry ground, like rivers filling empty lands. Hope keeps moving forward, even through unseen hands. And one day you'll look behind at every hard and lonely mile and realize the storms you feared were growing strength all the while. Nothing spoken in truth is wasted. Nothing given in love disappears. The universe remembers every good thing, even after years and years. So walk forward with vision, carry kindness like a flame. The smallest light in darkness can still change everything. The rain never falls for nothing. The dawn never wakes alone. Every word with purpose finds a place to grow.
There's a sound beneath the chaos, underneath the rushing trains, past the endless notifications, past the pressure and the pain. A quiet voice keeps saying, don't stop here. Even when the road is heavy, even when the sky's unclear. Because every season carries meaning. Even winters prepare the ground. And every heart that keeps believing will hear tomorrow calling loud. Some people chase the spotlight, some people chase applause, but the strongest souls keep walking, even without rewards. They plant invisible gardens inside forgotten days. Small acts of truth and kindness that slowly change the way. Nothing good is ever wasted. No honest dream disappears. Every word that lifts another echoes farther through the years. Like rain upon the dry earth,
like rivers to the sea. Purpose keeps moving forward, quietly, faithfully. So don't be afraid of small beginnings. Mountains rise from dust, and oceans are built from countless drops, one moment at a time. Through trust, the world may feel divided, cold screens and distant eyes, but deep inside every person still lives a need for light. A need for something real, something stronger than the trend, a truth that doesn't vanish when the moment finally ends. So build your life with meaning, choose courage over fear. The future belongs to people who still care enough to hear. Hear the call beyond the noise, hear the dream beyond survival. There's more to life than simply making it. You were made for revival, not fame, not endless riches, not temporary attention online, but a life that leaves behind hope for another soul to find. The rain never asks for credit, the sunrise never competes, yet both keep changing the whole world without demanding to be seen. Be like that steady river, be like that patient flame, strong enough to warm the darkness without needing praise or fame. And when your strength feels broken, when your plans begin to fall, remember forests survive storms by learning how to bend, not crawl. Every setback holds wisdom, every scar can shape new vision. Even shattered roads can lead you toward a better destination. Maybe right now you feel behind, watching others move ahead, but timing shapes the strongest stories. Not every flower blooms the same. Some seeds rise in springtime, some wait the cold years, yet both still carry beauty, both still persevere. So breathe through the uncertainty, walk through the unknown. The stars still shine above you, even when they're hidden by smoke. You are not forgotten, your efforts still matter. The smallest spark of goodness can outlive every disaster. One honest voice can heal a room, one kind hand can change a day. One brave decision in the darkness can lead 1,000 hearts a better way. That's how tomorrow grows, quietly, patiently, one seed at a time. And every dream planted in truth will find the strength to rise. So keep moving with vision, keep speaking life with grace. The world is changed forever by people who refuse to hate. The rain still falls with purpose, the earth still answers the sky, and every good thing planted deeply will rise again in time. March.
The world keeps spinning faster, everybody's chasing something. Golden lights across the skyline, hearts still quietly wondering, is there more than endless racing? More than proving who we are, more than counting empty numbers while forgetting where hearts start. Somewhere beyond the pressure, beyond the fear to fail, there's a deeper kind of living that the strongest souls still chase. Not built on temporary moments, not built on borrowed fame, but on truth that keeps standing even when the whole world changes. Like rain falling on dry valleys, like sunlight breaking gray. Purpose finds the broken places and slowly makes a way. Nothing real is
is ever wasted, no act of love disappears. Every word that heals another echoes far beyond the years. When the road feels endless and your strength begins to fade, remember even mighty rivers started as drops of rain. Every dream begins unseen, every future starts small. The tallest trees in history once stood invisible to all. Don't let the silence fool you. Growth happens underground. Sometimes the greatest transformations never make a sound. While everybody's shouting, trying hard to be known, the deepest truths still whisper, calling lost hearts home. Home to peace beyond confusion, home to hope beyond fear, home to a life with meaning where the vision becomes clear. Maybe that's why storms arrive, not only to break apart, but sometimes to clear the noise and rebuild the human heart. Because diamonds form in pressure and courage forms in pain. The strongest souls are often shaped by walking through the rain. So hold on through the waiting, hold on through uncertain nights. The sunrise never asks permission before it floods the earth with light. You were made for more than survival, more than endless scrolling days. There's a fire hidden deep inside you, still waiting to awake. A vision stronger than failure, a hope stronger than fear. Truth no darkness can silence, no matter how it appears. And maybe you don't see it yet, maybe the road still bends, but every step with purpose leads somewhere greater in the end. The rain never falls for nothing, the wind never moves in vain. Every season carries wisdom, every loss can lead to gain. Even broken roads teach direction, even closed doors shape the way. Sometimes what feels like an ending is the start of brighter days. So speak life when others mock it, choose kindness when hate feels loud. Be the calm inside the chaos, be the light that stands out in crowds. The world remembers people who heal instead of destroy, who carry peace into confusion, who build instead of avoid. Not every hero wears glory, not every giant is seen. Sometimes the strongest impact comes through living quietly clean. One person choosing truth can inspire thousands more. One heart refusing bitterness can open brand new doors. So keep planting hope daily, keep walking with clear eyes, because every seed of goodness still reaches toward the sky. And one day all the hidden work, all the unseen sacrifice will bloom into something beautiful at exactly the right time. The world may celebrate noise, but eternity remembers truth. And every word planted with purpose will continue bearing fruit. So walk beyond the fear, beyond the trends and lies. There's still a better future waiting for hearts brave enough to rise. Late at night in crowded cities, neon shadows fill the streets. People searching for a reason, running fast on tired feet. Everybody wants an answer, something real they can believe. More than temporary pleasures, more than things that quickly leave. Behind the glass and glowing screens, behind the filters and applause, there's a quiet hunger rising, asking what this life is for. And somewhere in the falling rain, a deeper message still remains. Every drop keeps whispering softly, nothing alive grows without the rain. The broken fields become the strongest after seasons dry and long. And hearts that walk through pain with courage often learn a deeper song. So if your world feels heavy now, if your plans have fallen apart, maybe the storm is not against against you. Maybe it's rebuilding your heart, because seeds don't fear the darkness, they grow there silently. And rivers don't begin as oceans, they begin invisibly. One small hope, one brave decision, one more step when strength feels gone. That's how mountains slowly move, that's how weak hearts become strong. The world keeps teaching people to compare and compete, but peace was never hiding in proving who we beat. Real strength is choosing kindness when bitterness feels easier. Real vision is still believing when disappointment feels clearer. The rain never asked for attention, the sunrise never demands praise. Yet both keep changing everything in quiet, faithful ways. So become like steady water, become like faithful light. Keep showing up with goodness even through the darkest nights. You may never fully realize how many lives you touch. Sometimes one honest sentence can heal someone enough to keep on going, enough to rise again, enough to believe tomorrow still holds beauty ahead. And maybe that's the hidden power inside every truthful word. It travels farther than we imagine, long after it is heard. Like rain returning to the earth, like rivers reaching seas. Purpose always finds completion, even when unseen. Nothing planted in sincerity ever truly fades away. Love leaves fingerprints forever, long after passing days. So don't despise small beginnings, don't underestimate today. Great forest once slept quietly inside seeds hidden away. And don't be afraid of waiting, the stars arrive on time. Even the moon understands how to shine through changing skies. The pressure you are feeling may become your greatest strength. The tears you thought were weakness may reveal your deepest depth. Because storms teach roots to deepen, and hard roads teach hearts to see. The true success is not possessions, but becoming who you're meant to be. A soul filled with compassion, a mind anchored in truth, a voice that brings direction to those searching for proof. Proof that light still matters, proof that hope survives, proof that goodness still has power in a complicated life. So when tomorrow feels uncertain and fear knocks at your door, remember what the rain was saying: you were made for something more. More than fear, more than limits, more than what the crowd believes. There's a greater future growing inside the heart that doesn't leave. The rain keeps falling with purpose, the earth keeps answering above, and every life rooted in truth will bloom again with love.
Somewhere between the silence and the noise of everyday life, a tired heart keeps searching for a reason to keep trying. Bills to pay, dreams delayed, eyes exhausted from the glow. Everybody smiling online while carrying storms nobody knows. But even in the middle of confusion, even when the sky turns gray, there's a quiet force still moving, guiding lost hearts on the way. Like rain falling on empty ground, like rivers carving stone. Purpose works in hidden places long before the results are shown. Nothing honest is ever wasted, no faithful step disappears. Every word spoken with kindness lies far beyond the years. The
The world may celebrate the loudest, the fastest, brightest flame, but lasting change is often born in hearts no spotlight names. A mother praying through the midnight, a worker pushing through the pain, a dreamer building slowly, though success hasn't come again. These are the unseen heroes, still standing after storms, still planting seeds of goodness while the whole world transforms. And maybe growth looks different than what we've been taught to chase. Maybe greatness is becoming someone filled with truth and grace. Not just wealth without direction, not applause that fades away, but a life that leaves behind hope in every soul it meets someday. Because rain does not choose favorites, it falls on mountains and streets, and every heart has moments when strength feels incomplete. But dry seasons never last forever, winter always leaves in time, and buried seeds still carry forests hidden deep inside their design. So breathe when life feels heavy, rest when your soul feels worn. The sunrise never rushes, yet somehow it is always born. One day at a time, one step at a time, one small act of courage repeated can completely change a life. Don't underestimate persistence, water shapes even stone, and people who keep moving forward eventually become strong. The road may twist unexpectedly, the answers may arrive late, but sometimes delays protect us from walking into the wrong fate. So trust the unseen process, trust the growth you cannot measure. Some roots grow deeper underground before reaching beautiful weather. And if tears fall tonight, let them fall without shame. Rain has always been part of how the earth learns to change. Some wounds become wisdom, some endings become release, some losses clear the pathway toward a deeper kind of peace. That's why hope still matters even at uncertain years, because light becomes more visible when surrounded by the dark. Out here you were never meant to surrender to bitterness or fear. There's still a voice inside you calling something greater near. A future filled with purpose, a life that carries light, a heart that keeps choosing kindness even after hardest nights. So one day you will realize the storm was not your end, it was shaping your foundation, teaching broken places how to mend. The rain never falls for nothing, the wind never moves in vain. Everything alive keeps growing somehow through the rain. So keep planting dreams with patience, keep speaking words that heal. The future is still listening to every hope that's real. And though the world feels restless, truth still quietly remains. The strongest souls are often built by still growing in the rain. Hey.
Another morning in the city, another race against the clock. People carrying silent battles, hidden behind the way they talk. Crowded trains and glowing windows, coffee cups and tired eyes. Everyone trying to hold together dreams they're scared to leave behind. Some gave up on what they hoped for, some forgot what peace feels like. Some are smiling for the cameras while losing themselves inside. But somewhere beyond the pressure, beyond the endless noise, there's a quiet truth still calling to every restless soul and voice. Like rain returning to the earth, like rivers finding seas, there's a purpose moving softly through every season we breathe. Nothing alive grows without waiting, nothing strong is built overnight. Even stars are born in darkness before they ever touch the sky with light. So if your heart feels exhausted, if the road ahead seems long, remember trees survive the hardest winters by holding deeper roots strong. The world keeps saying faster, but wisdom whispers grow, because the deepest transformations happen slowly down below. Invisible at first, silent in the beginning, like seeds hidden underground, preparing for a new living. Maybe that's where you are now, not buried, just planted, not forgotten, just becoming. The rain never apologizes for falling through difficult days, yet without it fields stay empty and flowers never learn to wake. So don't fear the hard seasons, don't run from honest pain. Some lessons only arrive when hearts walk through the rain. The strongest people are not perfect, they simply refuse to quit. Even when fear fills the room, they still choose light within it. One kind word can save somebody, one moment can shift a life. One decision made with courage can outlive years of endless nights. That's why your voice still matters, that's why your story matters too. The world changes quietly first, inside hearts willing to pursue truth over attention, pursue peace over pride, pursue meaning over empty things that disappear with time. Because money cannot heal every wound and fame cannot calm every fear, but purpose gives strength to keep moving even when the future feels unclear. And maybe your greatest victory will never trend online. Maybe it's simply becoming a source of hope in someone's hardest time. The rain still falls on broken streets, the sunrise still returns, and every soul that keeps believing finds something deeper to learn. Learn how to stand through chaos, learn how to bend without breaking, learn how to carry light even when the whole world is shaking. You don't need to have all answers, you don't need to know every step. Sometimes faith looks like continuing even when you don't see the end yet. One breath at a time, one day at a time, one more reason to keep going can completely change a life. And one day you will look behind at roads you thought would end you, only to realize they prepared you for the future waiting ahead too. The storms did not destroy you, they revealed your hidden strength. The waiting did not erase you, it deepened your perspective and depth. So keep moving with compassion, keep building what is true. The world has enough destruction, it needs more hearts that renew. Hearts that heal instead of harm, hearts that lift instead of blame, hearts that remind the hurting world the sky still knows their name. The world wakes wakes up in a hurry, phones glowing before sunrise. Another day of chasing answers behind exhausted eyes. People scrolling through perfection, trying hard to fit the mold, smiling through silent questions no one ever really told. What if I'm already too late? What if my best days are gone? What if all the roads I trusted were leading somewhere wrong? But rivers don't turn backward, and the dawn still follows night. Even after the darkest hours, the sky remembers light. So breathe through all the pressure, you don't have to carry it alone. Even mountains crack slowly under weights too long unknown. Life was never meant to be a race for empty praise. Some of the strongest souls grow quietly through unseen days, like seeds beneath cold winter, like roots below the stone. Transformation often happens long before it's ever shown. Nothing true is ever wasted, no sincere dream disappears. Every act of love and courage echoes far beyond the years. That message you almost never sent, that kindness you thought went unseen, could become the reason someone still believes in better things. Because people are thirsty now, not just for money or success, but for peace that feels real in a world obsessed with excess. Everybody's looking upward, searching for a clearer view, trying to find direction, trying to find what's true. And maybe truth is simpler than all the noise suggests. Maybe it's learning how to live without losing your soul in the process. Maybe strength is staying gentle in a culture growing cold. Maybe wisdom is protecting the heart more than the gold. The rain still waters empty fields without demanding applause, and the stars still shine faithfully without explaining their cause. Creation keeps moving with purpose, even when nobody sees. The ocean still kisses the shoreline, the wind still dances through trees. So why should you stop believing just because the road got hard? Some journeys take longer cause they're shaping who you are. Pressure creates endurance, and endurance creates vision. Sometimes closed doors protect us from the wrong destination. So if life feels uncertain and tomorrow seems unclear, remember the earth keeps turning, even through seasons of fear. The storms are not forever, the pain is not the end. Some things break apart completely, only so stronger things begin. One day you'll understand why certain dreams had to wait, why some roads disappeared, why timing reshaped your fate. Because rivers don't turn backward, they keep flowing toward the sea. And hearts that keep choosing hope eventually become free. Free from living for opinions, free from fear of failing small, free to walk with deeper purpose instead of proving worth to all. You were made for more than survival, more than simply getting through. There's still a light within you, the world is desperately needing to. A light that keeps forgiving, a light that keeps standing tall, a light that keeps speaking kindness even when darkness surrounds it all. And maybe that is greatness, not fame that fades away, but becoming the kind of person who brings hope into every day. So keep planting truth with patience, keep building what lasts beyond trends. Because every
every seed rooted deeply will rise again in the end. The rain still falls with purpose. The sunrise still knows when to appear. And rivers don't turn backward when they know the ocean is near. Earth.
Some nights feel endless, like the world forgot your name. City lights keep flashing, but nothing inside feels the same. People talking without listening, hearts hiding behind routine. Everybody searching for meaning in places it has never been. Screens glow through the midnight, dreams fade under the weight. So many souls surviving while quietly losing faith. But somewhere beyond the chaos, past the noise and fear, there's a deeper voice still calling, soft enough for hearts to hear. Like rain upon dry deserts, like rivers after drought, hope keeps moving silently even when surrounded by doubt. Nothing living grows without seasons, nothing strong escapes the storm. Even broken branches sometimes make space for new life to be born. So if your spirit feels tired, if your vision feels unclear, remember stars shine brightest when the night is deepest here. You are not failing because you're waiting. You are not weak because you bend. Some transformations happen slowly before they finally begin again. Seeds spend time in darkness before reaching toward the sky. And oceans are shaped by rivers that refuse to stop and die. The world may reward appearance, fast success and loud applause, but the strongest foundations are built quietly because truth does not need permission and kindness does not expire. Even the smallest spark of goodness can restart a world on fire. One voice can calm confusion, one hand can lift the weak, one honest heart can change directions for people too tired to speak. That's why your story matters, even when nobody claps. Some of the greatest victories happen far away from maps. Maybe your purpose isn't popularity, maybe it's healing one life at a time. Maybe greatness looks more like compassion than becoming another trend online. Because rain never asks who deserves another chance. It simply falls with mercy, giving dead fields room to dance. And sunrise never refuses to reach forgotten streets. Light keeps showing up faithfully even after defeat. So why should you surrender just because life became hard? Diamonds are formed in pressure, and direction is found through scars. Every tear contains a lesson, every delay can shape the soul. Sometimes losing what distracted you leads you closer to your goal. The road ahead may twist unexpectedly, but rivers still arrive at seas. And people who keep moving forward eventually find peace. Not the shallow kind that fades, not comfort built on lies, but the kind of peace that remains even through uncertain skies. A peace that whispers softly, you are still becoming. A hope that keeps breathing life into hearts that feel like running. Running from disappointment, running from fear and shame. But healing begins the moment you stop hiding from the pain. Because wounds can become wisdom, and weakness can become grace. The hardest storms sometimes reveal the strength we could could not face. One day you will look behind you at every sleepless night and realize the battles you survived were teaching you how to fight. Not with anger, not with pride, but with courage rooted deeply inside. The world needs more than success stories. It needs hearts that remain true, people who still choose kindness when bitterness would be easier to do. So keep planting words of hope, keep building what is real. The future belongs to souls who remember how to heal. And when your strength feels distant, when the road disappears from view, listen closely through the silence. The light is still finding you.